Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody out there. Hi to all my subscribers. This is Queen Elishaba, Beauty That Glows. I'm here again with you today. I'm here again with you today, and today the Queen has something else on her heart that she wants to talk to her Black sisters about today. Okay, I am your reality coach. I am a beauty developer. So I am here to I'm the kind of woman that empower other women. So this is Queen Elishaba, Beauty That Glows, aka Black Beauty. Okay, the title is, as you can see, the title of this video today. We're going to be talking about our Black women, our Black sisters today. Okay, Black women emotionally available, overloaded energy awareness. Black women are too emotionally available. You too emotional available. And I want you to just think about that for a minute, what I am saying to you. When I say you are too emotionally available, think about that, what I am saying to you. You're too emotional. You're too emotional. See, and the men are, most men, I would say 90% of men, black men, 90% of black men, we're just gonna deal with black people today because that's the topic today, black women. 90% of black men, I believe, is emotionally unavailable. They are emotionally unavailable, meaning that they're not there in the relationship. They're not there in the relationship. They're not there. So, and the black woman is too emotionally available. You're too emotionally available. You take things way out of pocket. You go way overboard with things. You're too emotionally. You don't know how to deal with your emotions. You're too available for the man. And you're too available for the man in the wrong way. In the wrong way. It's a way that you have to be available for a man. It's a way. And it's not the way that you doing it, black woman. It's not the way that you are doing it. It's not that way. Mostly all the relationships that a black woman get involved in, they end up the relationships end up being a failure. End up being a failure and destroyed because the black woman is a destroyed individual, and so is the black man. So how is two destroyed people going to be together in a relationship? There's no way that that's going to ever work. The black man is emotionally unavailable, and the black woman is too emotional available. That don't go together. That do not go together at all. That do not go together. So the black woman, when they get in a relationship, see, and men is like this. This is how black men are. This I've been dealing with black men all my life. This is how they are. Okay, they don't like to. When I say they emotionally unavailable, they don't like to show too much feeling. You know, they don't like to express so much about how they feel about a woman. Okay, they just don't. They just don't. And this is, I believe, 90% of black men when they get in relationships with women. You know, and us black women, we want a man to tell us every day how beautiful we are, and we fix ourselves up, we put on our best outfit, and try to make ourselves look beautiful for the man, and you know, and when they come home and when they come to meet you or whatever, they don't acknowledge you. Most of them don't acknowledge you. They don't acknowledge you. We would love for them to say, "Hello, beautiful. How you doing, beautiful?" I mean, usually that's when you first meet someone and they trying to get to know you, and they giving you all that validation then. They give you a lot of validation then because see, they want to make you feel good. They want you to think that they are the kind of men that's going to be validating you and making you feel good in a relationship. So it's all a front and it's all a mask that they are wearing, okay? But really, they are emotionally unavailable. So I'm here today. I'm here today. The queen is here, and I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you, okay? You're too emotional. You can see the picture on the screen. The black woman is crying. Okay, you crying. I mean, because black women, what you do, you focus a lot of your attention on the outside of you, on the outside of you. And that's a problem too. You focus a lot of your attention, a lot of your time fixing yourself up on the outside, getting your nails and hair done and your makeup on and your weaves on and your new outfit on. You spend a lot of time working on the outside of you. And that's another reason why you are emotionally unavailable because you don't deal with nothing internal. You don't deal with yourself internally. You work a lot with yourself externally, and that's why you're so emotional. You're so emotional. You quick to jump in the bed with a man. You can meet them. A black woman can meet a man in one day, and in the next 30 minutes, they're in the bed with the man. That means you are emotionally too available. Okay, you're in the bed with them, and I know how I used to be. I know how I used to be. The man, saying they like you, they want to get with you, they want to, you quick to just to jump, and you don't even know this man, you don't even know who he is, you don't understand, so you're too available, you got to calm down. You have to calm down, black woman. You have to calm down. You have to get a hold to your emotions because your emotions is all out of whack. They all out of whack. They all out of whack because you keep dealing on the inside. You keep dealing. Subscribe, like this video, hit the like button, okay? Hit the like button. Whenever you come to this channel, please hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. That's what I need you to do. You just like I say, you work a lot on the outside of you. You think that's what really attract a man when you can put on a nice dress and you can put on a new, get a new weave or you can, get some makeup done on your face or, get you a nice BBL, a nice plastic surgery. You think that's all of those things is going to attract the man. No, it will not. It will not. It will only attract the man just so the man can get what he wants from you. But he's not really trying to get in a relationship with you. Because see, he can tell, because he's emotionally unavailable. So he can tell that you are the kind of woman that you want a lot of attention. You want a lot of attention. That's why you go through all of that, getting all this dressed up and all this stuff, plastic surgeries and things that you do to your body. They can tell that you want attention, but they can also tell that you emotionally inside, there is nothing. There is nothing. There is nothing. And there's nothing. So you like overloaded with your energy. Your energy is overloaded. You got too much energy in the wrong areas of your life, black woman. And that's why you can't get what you want. That's why you can't get no husband and you can't get no, you got too much energy in the wrong places. All the energy that you have, and your energy is very emotionally. And see, it is too much energy. It's overloaded. It's overloaded, and all the energy that you have, you putting it on the outside of you. You putting it on the outside of you, and you're not dealing within. You're not dealing within. You're not dealing within. You can only attract. You can only attract something that a man that's gonna last, or a man that's gonna work out with you in a relationship when you are emotionally stable. You are emotionally stable inside out. Inside out. It was a lady crying today on YouTube, a light skinned lady. Looked like she was mixed with Spanish or something like that. But she was crying and saying, I'm never going to get a man. I'm never going to get a man. I want to be in a relationship and I want a man so bad. I want to be in a relationship. She was saying, I don't feel that I'm attractive. I don't feel that I'm worthy. I don't feel that a man want me. I don't feel good about myself. I feel that I'm ugly. Well, yes, you are ugly. Yes, you are ugly. Yes, you are ugly because you haven't did nothing within to make yourself look beautiful. And that's why she's crying. That's why she crying, because she been working all her life on the outside of her. She been working external all her life, all her life. Okay. And she said, yeah, when I was younger, I always got men to look at me and I always had boyfriends and men. And she was like in I say her late 30s. She's like, when I was younger, I always got men to attract to me. But now I can't get a man to look at me. I can't get a man to go out with me. I can't get a man to do anything with me. And I'm so very broken and I'm so very sad, she said. So, when she was younger, yes, she spent all her energy, all her time working on the outside of her. That's exactly what happened because I did the same thing when I was 20 years old and 25 years old, 19, 18 years old. I worked on the outside of me. I never went within. Within, I always fixed up the outside of me, but inside I was broken, I was destroyed, I was lost, I was confused, I felt unworthy, I felt unattractive on the inside of me. I always knew that I was attractive on the outside, but the inside was very, very unattractive to me. Very unattractive. And that's why I attracted all of those broken, destroyed men, emotionally unavailable men all my life. I attracted those kind of men because I was undone within and I was emotionally too available, for the man. I mean, I was going all out my way to please my boyfriends, going all out my way to make him happy, going all out my way to make him feel good, going all out my way to make my husband feel good, going all out my way, emotionally, too emotionally available for a relationship. You got to be stable, black woman. You have to be stable in a relationship. You have to have stability. You have to have stability. You have to know how to self-regulate your emotions. See, that's what's wrong. You don't know how to self-regulate your emotions. And if you can't self-regulate your emotions, you cannot be in a healthy, happy relationship. In other words, what Queen is saying, you are emotionally unintelligent. You unintelligent in your emotions. You don't know how to deal with a man. You don't know how to operate with a man. You don't even know how to operate and deal with yourself because you don't know how to regulate your emotions. You don't know how to regulate. You don't know. You don't know. No, you cannot get a man to marry you just because you got on a weave. No, you cannot get a man to marry you just because you got on hot makeup, pounds of makeup on your face. No, you cannot get a man to marry you just because you got on a nice mini dress and a Louis Vuitton purse, or on your shoulder and a BBL and big eyebrow. No, you cannot get a man because again, that's just the outside of you. See that emotionally unavailable man, he looking for a woman. He already messed up and destroyed himself. So what he look like getting with a woman that's messed up and destroyed too? What he look like doing that? So this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying to you, black woman. This is what the queen is saying today. You have to self-regulate your emotions. You too energetic in the wrong way, in the wrong areas of your life. You too energetic. You too energetic. You don't know how to be calm. You don't know how to have peace. You don't know how to, be you don't have no confidence in yourself. Your confidence level is very low. Your confidence level is very, very low. You have low self-esteem. You don't feel like you're good enough for yourself or even for a man. You don't have no self-esteem. It's too low. And that's why you keep fixing yourself up on the outside and you leaving the inside undone. And see, when you are emotionally available with too much emotions, you get anxiety a lot. You get anxiety a lot. You get anxiety a lot. A lot. A lot. You get anxiety. You get a lot of, and see, and this is what the queen is talking about, have everything to do with natural beauty. It have everything to do with natural beauty, what I am talking to you about. If you can't self-regulate and calm your emotions down, you would never be considered as a beautiful woman. It doesn't matter what you put on your body. You would never be considered in the eyes of a man or even in the eyes of your own self as a beautiful woman. You won't. You got a lot of anxiety, stress, depression, low self-esteem, no motivation. Yeah, you have a lot of black women with PhDs and, got good jobs. A lot of them got, careers and their own businesses. What do that mean though? From what I'm hearing with the YouTube videos, the men are saying that don't mean nothing to them. That don't mean anything to them. So that's why the queen is here today. I'm here to empower you. I'm here to empower you about self-care and self-love. You got to go within yourself, black woman, and pull out that self-love and that self-care and that self-regulation to regulate your emotions. Fine. To regulate your emotions. This is very important. This is very important to do. It's very important. So what is self-care? You got to heal your trauma. Black women and black men has been traumatized all their life. All of our life, we have been traumatized. Believe what Queen is saying. We have been traumatized. We have to deal with our emotions. We have to deal with our trauma. We have to deal with the things that we have been through in our life. We cannot cover that up with makeup. We cannot cover that up with Jordan gym shoes. We cannot cover that up. We can't cover that up with BBLs and Tommy Tucks. We can't cover that pain up. That pain gonna show regardless to what you do on the outside of your body. It's gonna show. It's gonna show. It's gonna show. Believe what I am telling you. So you have to dig within. You have to go within. You have to, and I know this not no popular topic that I am talking about. It's not a popular topic because see, black men and black women don't want to deal with themselves. They don't want to deal with themselves. They don't want to deal with their problems. They don't want to deal with their emotions. They don't want to deal with their feelings. All they want to do is get in a relationship with somebody and blow up and go off and start having all that overload of energy because they don't know where to put the energy. And that overload of energy is just coming from your childhood trauma. That's where it's coming from. It's an overload of energy to give you anxiety and it make you very depressed. So you want to get in a relationship. That's not going to help you. That's not going to solve the problem because you're just going to destroy the relationship. He just going to destroy the relationship and it's just not going to work. So what is the queen saying to you today, black woman and black man? What am I saying to you? What I am saying, it's time for black men and black women to have self-regulations of their feelings and their emotions. And their emotions. You see all the videos on YouTube but black men talking about they don't want no black woman. Oh, the black woman, she too evil. She too mean. She too nasty. And they telling the truth. They telling the truth. But you just don't want to accept that about yourself. The men are actually telling you what's wrong with you. They telling you that you mean, you arrogant, you stuck up, you think you all of that. You think you too good for a man. You over a man. You more than a man. You don't need a man. You know, you think all of these things. You think all of these things. All these negative feelings and negative emotions that you have as a woman. You have to self-regulate your feelings. You have to. You have to. If you ever gonna find yourself, if you ever gonna be happy, if you ever gonna understand who you are and what you need and when you need it, you gotta do those things. You can tell the black woman have low self-esteem. The things that you do, it don't matter if you have money in the bank. It doesn't matter if you have a bank account. It doesn't matter. None of those things matter. It don't matter if you got 20 Louis Vuitton bags in your closet, all kind of Jordans, whatever. Gucci, Gucci. It doesn't matter what you have. It's all about what's on the inside of you. That's what matters. That's who you are. That's who you are. It's not the Gucci. It's not the Louis Vuitton. It's not none of those designer clothes that you wear. It's not the money that you have in your bank account. It's none of that. It's not your career. It's not your PhD. It's not your business. It's none of the entrepreneur. It's none of that. It's what's on the inside. Who are you? Who are you? This is what you need to sit down, calm down, relax, sit down somewhere, stop trying to front like you got it all together. And within you, you are a broken, destroyed vessel. And the black man, they know that. And they study telling you, black woman, you need to get a hold to yourself. Black woman, you need to do this. Black woman, you need to stop being so mean. Black woman, you need to stop being so grouchy. We don't want to be in a relationship with you because you don't know how to treat us. Unavailable men, emotionally unavailable men, they cannot be in a relationship with a woman that don't know how to self-regulate their emotions. They cannot. And I already told you, 90% of them is emotionally unavailable. So that's why they don't want to be in a relationship with you and they don't want to get married because they are afraid. They are afraid. They don't want to get hurt. They don't want to get hurt. They don't want you to hurt them. They don't want you to use them. They don't want you to abuse them. They don't. You have to calm down. Remember, you was created for the man. You was created for the man. You was created for that man. The man was not created for you. You was created for him. So it's the man when he look at you, since you was created for him, when he look at you, he gotta see something that he admire about you, other than your weave and your makeup and your outer appearance. He have to see something that he admire about you other than your clothing and your hair and your nails. He looking beyond that. He looking beyond that. He looking beyond your makeup. He looking beyond your makeup because you was created for the man. So it's certain qualities. It's certain qualities that the man is looking for in the woman. And if he don't see those qualities, again, you was created for him. If he don't see those qualities, then he not going to holler at you at all. Matter of fact, he gonna do just what they doing right now on YouTube, talking about the black woman. Talking about the black woman, how immature the black woman is. The black woman, they act like 12-year-old. They act so immature. That's what the men are talking about. They so immature. They so immature. They don't know how to be women. They don't know how to approach a man. They don't know how because you never been taught how. You trying to approach the black man with your trauma. Trauma meaning that the way you was taught as little girls, what your mama told you. Oh, black man, them men gonna always want you. Them men gonna always want you. All you need them for is some money. They ain't got no money. If they ain't got no money, then ain't nothing they can say to you. Because I can remember my mama teaching me those things when I was a little girl about men. If they ain't got no money and they can't give you nothing, it's not about money. It's not about money all the time. See, you have your priorities mixed up. It's not about money all the time. And that's why a lot of black women, that's why a lot of black women is single and lonely and crying and broken and can't get no man to be with them because they keep looking at the black man, wanting the black man or any man to give them money and to take care of them, and he got to be a provider. Yes, yes, the black man supposed to provide for the house and take care of the children and all. Yes, but some of the black men are not in the position to do that right now. So just because he don't have any money, a bank full of money and a big fancy car and a big house and all, you don't want to give him no time of the day. You don't want to give him the time of the day just because of those things. No, that's not important. What's important if you can have a man to treat you and respect you and honor you. That's what's important. When a man can talk kind to you, when a man can treat you right, when a man can respect you, when a man can honor you and express his love to you. When you get a man like that, that's a healthy relationship. And you're supposed to be the same way as he is. And you build together. If he don't have no job or he don't have the bank full of money, then you build together. You build an empire together. See, that's what black men are looking for. Queen is telling you. They looking for women that they can build with. A woman that can bring the best out of them. That's what they looking for. Somebody that can build them up and lift them up and make them feel like the men that they are. They don't need no woman talking down on them, tearing them down, calling, you ain't no good, you ain't this, you ain't got that. They don't need that. And that's why they stay away from you, black woman. That's why they stay away because they know that you're going to judge them, you're going to talk down on them, you're going to say all kind of nasty things about them because they know how you are. You are too emotionally. You too emotional. And I'm getting ready to leave. I am getting ready to leave. So you put all your energy on the outside of you. You don't know self-care. You think self-care is just putting on a pound of makeup and some eyelashes and eyebrows. You think that's self-care. That's not self-care. That's not self-care. That's making yourself into somebody that you are not. That's what that is. And that's why the queen don't wear makeup. The queen don't wear weave. Not no more. Because I want to be who I am. I don't want to be someone else. I don't want to look like someone else. I want to look like who I look like. So I don't want to put makeup on and eyelashes and eyebrows and all of that stuff. No, no, I don't want to do that. Not anymore. Because I want to be who I am. I want to be for real with myself, who I am. When the black man look at me, I want the black man to see me. I want the black man to see me. I don't want him to see no Barbie doll and no mannequin and no made up figure. no image of me. I don't want him to see an image of me. I want the black man to see me for who I am, raw and uncut. Raw and uncut. Because see, Queen is into natural beauty. Everything about me is natural. The way I think, the way I eat, the way I feel, everything about Queen is natural now. And that's what it's all about. That's what self-care means, self-regulation. That's what it means. That's what it means. And see, y'all women have it wrong. You think self-care is, getting a man and take you to the, get you a brand new car. And you're gonna, no, none of that. None of that. It's not about that. It's not about that, okay? So I just wanted to hop on real quick today. I wanted to hop on real quick. The Queen, I'm trying to bring out the fact that you can have whatever man that you want. Believe me, you can have whatever man that your little heart desire. Any man that you want. It don't matter if he's a millionaire. He can be a billionaire. Any man that you want, you can have. But the way that you're going to magnetize that man, the way that you're going to draw that man to you is that you be yourself. You be yourself and you be natural. And you will draw not only that man, you'll draw all kind of people to you. Why? Because you are your authentic self. And that's what the man is looking for in 2025. They're looking for the authentic woman. Self-love, self-care, beautiful, naturally beautiful, down to earth, God-loving, God-fearing, self-regulation of her emotions, emotionally intelligent, respectful, honor their self, honor their body, intelligent, wise. They looking for that kind of woman. They're not looking for what you think they looking for, black. They're not looking for your weaves and all that stuff you think. So you need to stop that. You need to stop that. You need to stop that. You have so much energy into, oh no, if they don't like my weave and they don't like my makeup and they don't like my BBLs and they don't like this and they don't like that, oh well, it ain't for them. It's for me. But why do you get on YouTube and complain about you can't get a husband and you can't get a man and you can't get anybody? Why complain? Why complain? If you're not willing to change and you're not willing to quit and stop, why complain? Don't complain about it. Don't complain about it. So like I say, subscribe, like the video, and I will talk to y'all later. The Queen is out for now.